Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is NonRevSims, and welcome to another Sims 3 speed build slash mostly speed renovate of the shops on Sunset. So it's been a minute since I've actually done a voiceover. So this is gonna be very, very strange. Just bear with me, okay? It's gonna take some getting used to because I've been away from YouTube for a very long time. I've been recording videos, a lot of videos. I'm not joking. I have about 200 gigs of footage sitting on an external hard drive. I'm not kidding. I can insert a picture for you guys to see. I think the last time I took a screenshot, it was at 160, but at this point, I'm at well over 200 gigs of footage that I need to sit down and edit. So I've been filming videos. I just haven't been doing voiceovers or editing any of them because I hate the editing process. But yeah, I've been here. I just have not been posting. Which, if you're curious, I have been mostly active on Tumblr and Blue Sky ever since Twitter died. She's officially dead to me, so if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, I mostly am active over on Tumblr. Like, I have a queue set up so it posts every day, and then Blue Sky, I'm on there whenever I can. But yeah, if you want to go see what I'm doing when I'm not over on YouTube or I take long breaks away from YouTube, go check those out. All of my links are always just at NonRevSims wherever I'm at. But yeah, welcome back to this video, guys. As I said, I have been filming videos. I just don't have the time to edit them. And I have just been so busy. It's ridiculous how busy I've been trying to have a life. We'll just say that. I've been trying to have a life. So yeah, your girl has been touching grass. I've still been playing The Sims. I've still been gaming. Content creation has just not been on the forefront of things. It's either I have a life and game and work and all that stuff, or I have a life and make content. So I mean, when it comes down to it, I'm gonna pick gaming over making videos, so it is what it is. Anyway, guys, let's get into this build. Okay, so this is kind of a throwback. It's not a throwback video, this is a brand new video, but this is a throwback to one of my older builds that I first started. It was a series of builds that I first started in 2019. If you are an OG, if you've been here since the beginning, you know what this lot is. This is one of my most iconic community lots. It is actually the very first community lot I ever built. And for some reason in my head, I decided that, you know what, I'm not just gonna build one community lot. I'm gonna build 4 on a single lot. Again, this was my very first community lot. It was, I don't know, I was in over my head. I like to do the most when it comes to building. So doing the most for me was building 4 community lots at the same time as my very first go around. So here we are with these shops on Sunset. You guys know the business. Again, if you've been here from the beginning, which if you have, I love you. I want you to know that you are really appreciated. But yeah, this is one of my most iconic builds. I started it, like I said, in 2019. I gave up on it because if you remember in the Barcade speed build, which I'll have a link to both videos. So I built the coffee shop and the Barcade. You guys have seen speed builds of both of those. And in the Barcade video, I was talking about how laggy the lot was getting already. And that was only the second build I had done on this lot. So I still had 2 more lots that two more builds I had to complete on this lot that I gave up on because when I finished the Barcade, it was already super laggy. But this was just mostly due to the fact that I was playing on a really old MacBook Pro that was struggling through it. Yeah, so that's why I gave up on it, just because it wasn't going to be usable for me. And when I build, I only build out of necessity. So if I'm not going to use the build, I'm not going to build it, just because there's no motivation for me to want to finish the build. So I wanted to use this lot in my gameplay, so I stopped building so that the lot would be functional for me to use in my personal gameplay. But we are back today because I have a way better computer. It's still an Apple, it's just not a MacBook. I have a way better computer, and she can now run this lot with everything in there, which I'm gonna give a little disclaimer. There were some of you who asked for the link to download this lot back in 2019, and I did put it up. I'm pretty sure it was up on SimFileShare. I had it up for a while, and then people started complaining that it was super laggy or there was like CC missing, because this was CC heavy, y'all. I was not playing with the CC back in the day, and it was all like bad Sims 3 pack CC. So a few people complained about the CC, so I took the link down. So if you were one of the lucky ones who got this link or got this lot downloaded back in 2019 when it was a freaking mess, I apologize. Because I was like, I'm not fixing it for y'all. I was like, it works in my game, the CC's fine in my game, which it wasn't, but I was like, I'm not fixing this. So I took the link down because I was like, okay, if people are complaining, I'm not gonna fix it. It is what it is. But again, if you're one of the lucky ones, I apologize. But anyway, we're back. I'm finishing up this slot. I reduced the amount of CC I used. I did replace most of the CC with store content though. So if you ain't got that store content, baby, I'm sorry, but I got it. So I'm gonna use it. Anyway, we did that whole spiel. I should have talked about the build. I didn't. We're 6 minutes into the video already, and I haven't said a single thing. In this portion of the video, we are renovating 2 spots. So we are renovating the store and the kids playground that is on the right side of the movie theater. You don't see that yet, but we'll see that in a few seconds, me doing that. The store is just a deco store. So there are a few reasons I didn't go through with making this an actual store. One reason was because I thought I was going to need that space for the barcade to the left and the movie theater on the right. I was going to kind of split the space down the middle and use up some of that additional space in between in the store for them. So the store is deco. It doesn't function. The doors are locked. Sims cannot go in there. It's literally just a storefront. That's it. That's all it functions as. But if you wanted to, when I do eventually put this up for download, you are more than welcome to turn this into a store. I have already built a store in The Sims 3 in Appaloosa Plains. I'll have a picture of that somewhere in the video. I'll pop that up on the screen, and it looks pretty much exactly the same. Like the color scheme is pretty much the same thing. I just redid it. I've built that one up. I do have a speed build footage. I just need to get it edited for you guys, and then I'll put that one up for download. So I was like, you know what? Most people don't really play with the Sims 3 retail stuff that came with the Savvy Seller collection from Midnight Hollow. I don't see many people play with it. I do know we have 2 modded versions, which is the one I use for my Appaloosa Plains gameplay, which shout out to my Lepacy. We're currently on Gen 6, the pets gen. I know I haven't posted about them either, but I've been playing them. So my Generation 6 Pets Appaloosa Plains sim, we do use the modded version of the Savvy Sellers collection. I know there's the one called Open for Business, and then the one that I use is Annie's mod. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's just called the Savvier Seller collection. So I do use that one. So when I do get that video edited and uploaded, you guys can get a store shop from me. I think that one is better in my opinion. The one here, like I said, is deco. It's really small on the inside. I didn't even attempt to build any shelves or any like a store setup. I didn't do the floor plan or anything, but I don't think it would function well if you wanted to use it as a store unless your store is going to be really tiny. So in my head though, the deco store is like kind of a beach store. I was watching this movie on Netflix. I can't remember the name of it. It was also a book, which I read when I was a teenager, like a long time ago. But it's on Netflix. It was a movie that got adapted from a novel, and in the book or the movie, both, one of the characters owned a store that sold like beach apparel, and that was my idea for that shop. Like, oh, they'd sell like beach stuff. That's why I have that Island Paradise sign in the front. But the mannequins in The Sims 3 only wear dresses. We don't have any like customizable mannequins. There might be some in Into the Future. I think, yeah. I didn't want to use Into the Future in this lot, so that's why I didn't do that. But I think if you use the mannequins from Into the Future, you can set up what the mannequin actually wears. I should try that because I do actually want it to look like a beach store. So that was my idea for that store. If you plan on turning that into a shop yourself, you're more than welcome to turn it into like a beach shop that sells like surfboards, swimsuits, all that stuff we got with Island Paradise. You can do that. Yeah, I didn't talk about what you need for this to function. So you will need all of the expansion packs except for Into the Future. So I think I used stuff from World Adventures. I'm pretty sure I did. I didn't use it in the original lot, but I think in the renovation process, I started using stuff from World Adventures, and then stuff packs. I think you'll need a few of them, at least for like the kids' playground stuff that we're looking at now. I'm not even sure, you guys. I have no idea. I'm just gonna list all of the expansions and stuff packs that I had enabled when I was doing this. If something's missing, it's probably from a pack you don't have. I also will be using a lot of store content because I own it all and I want to use it because it's nice. I don't own the whole store, but I own a good majority of it now that I can actually use my own money for it and find out all the deals and stuff. But yeah, you will need some stuff. I also did use a bit of CC, not as much as I did in the past, but there is a bit of CC that I used in this build. But yeah, that is basically the overall gist of this. Also, sorry for the footage. I haven't edited a video in a really long time, so I didn't know how fast I should speed the speed build up. So sped up about 4.5 times. In Final Cut Pro, it's 450%. So if this is too fast, I apologize. I haven't edited a video in a really long time. I actually hate editing, so I apologize. I did try to cut out a majority of the spots where I was like flipping the camera around crazy, because I do that all the time. Like, I will look at something from different angles to make sure that it looks right for me, and when you speed that up, it could look a little crazy. So I tried to cut out a majority of that. I don't think I cut it all out, so I'm really sorry if you're someone who gets like motion sick or whatever and you can't watch speed builds. I really apologize. I'm trying to get back into the hang of editing, which I do hate, so I apologize for those people who are like sensitive viewers, but my bad, girl. It was either this or no video at all. So anyway, what else can I talk about? I'm not going to talk about any future videos because, like I said, I have over 200 gigabytes of videos that need to be edited, and I don't know which one is going to be posted next. This will continue. The Shops on Sunset will definitely be coming out. I think the next renovation I did was the movie theater. So I think I don't know how long the movie theater footage will be because I haven't done the interior yet. I've done the exterior, so it looks nice. I haven't done the interior yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna split it up and do like the speed build of the exterior and then do another video with the interior, just because it's probably gonna take me a really long time to do the interior part of the build, because that one I have to do the floor plan from scratch. Back in 2019, I never finished the interior. It wasn't planned. I didn't plan on making an actual movie theater on the inside, so it's gonna take me a minute to come up with a floor plan, y'all. So maybe what I'll do is post the exterior video renovation and then post the barcade interior and exterior renovation, because that one's done, and then I'll share the movie theater when it's done, and we'll do a whole walkthrough of the entire lot. But for now, this is all you guys get. Once we do finish the footage of me editing this park here, we are gonna take a look at the park, the storefront in game, and then we're also going to take a look at the coffee shop. I didn't record me renovating that one just because I didn't plan on actually bringing this back for you guys. The renovation process for this, like, I decided to do this on a whim. One day I was just looking through some of my old builds and I was like, damn, that lot ugly as fuck. So I was like, I need to fix this because I want to use it again eventually. So I started renovating the coffee shop, and then I was like, you know what, let me renovate the entire thing and fix it. And then I was like, you know what, I did have a lot of people that were really interested in this build for some reason. I don't know why. It's ugly. It was ugly before. It's not ugly now, obviously, but it was ugly before, and I'm like, why do you guys want this? But yeah, I'm gonna fix it, make it pretty for you guys, and when I'm finished, it will be up for download, like always. We are coming up on the end of the footage. I think it's only like 18 minutes of speed build footage. Once we come back, you guys, I will do a little video tour of everything that is renovated at this point in time, which is the park, the storefront, and the coffee shop. If you do want to see what the barcade looks like, you can go see pictures up on my Tumblr or Blue Sky. There are some little sneak peek photos up right now if you want to see what they look like. You will not see the speed build video until I get it edited, and that might take me a minute. So Go check there if you want to see what it looks like. Anyway, guys, I've talked your ear off about a lot of nothing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Ooh, before I go, I will say I've been asked about some of my older builds, meaning builds I did back in like 2020, 2021, before I started my Lepacy challenge. A majority of my older builds are up for download, so if you go to the original videos, they're there. It's a sim file share link. Keep in mind, those builds are as is. I don't plan on going back to fix them. I don't plan on adding the CC list or anything because I don't use those builds anymore. And once I'm done with the build, y'all, I don't care. Like I don't look at it again. I don't ever use it again. So those builds are as is, but I have had people ask about them. So I am in the process of going back to get those uploaded. If it's not uploaded yet, it will be uploaded later on. I think everything up to the tiny house speed build I did should be up. So yeah, go check. If it's not, it will be sometime soon once I can get them uploaded. Just be patient. And if there's one you desperately want, comment on that video or comment here and I'll prioritize putting that one up so you guys can get those in your game. Again, those are as is. Those will require all expansion packs from Ambitions all the way through Island Paradise, because at the time those were built, I did not have World Adventures and Into the Future and Supernatural. So those three are the only expansion packs you won't need. I did not have any stuff packs at all back then, so you will not need any stuff packs, but those builds will require all of the other expansion packs except for Into the Future, Supernatural, and World Adventures. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, I will leave you guys here. Enjoy some music for the rest of the build, and then when we come back, we will do a walkthrough of all of the stuff that's renovated thus far. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the speed build footage. I know it was all over the place. I tried to keep it that long. That way I could get out all of my rambles with you guys. I could have cut out a lot more stuff, like me turning on and off move objects, because I don't like using move objects when I build because it makes it easier for me to play test without using move objects. That way I know, okay, this can actually... You guys, I'm rambling again. Okay, we are back. We're gonna tour everything that I've completed thus far, which includes the storefront, the shop front window set here, the park, and then the coffee shop. So let's get on into it now. So first here we have the shop. I don't think it actually has a name. Yeah, I didn't name it. If anyone wants to give this place a name, you are more than welcome to do so. You can't name each individual place, even though a majority of them do have actual names. Like, the arcade next door is called the Barcade. The movie theater, I named it after my Lepacy Sims, so it's called the Clark Theater. This doesn't have a name, and the coffee shop doesn't have a name. So if anyone would like to volunteer their services to name these two places, you can do so. Keep in mind, though, that in my head, this part of the lot right here that we're looking at, the shop, is a beach store. So you can come up with like little beachy names if you want to. Help me out, because I am terrible at naming things. Hashtag salt and pepper. All right. Anyway, this is what it looks like. This is the entrance of the storefront. Like I said, it's, oh, you know what? The lights are not even on because technically this lot is not open. So this is what the storefront looks like. Up top, we have a rooftop that belongs to the barcade on the left and the movie theater on the right. We're gonna look at that later on when we do the barcade walkthrough, but for now, this is all we're gonna look at. We have these cute little window fronts here that look like this. We have this sign from Island Paradise. But yeah, that's everything. When we go inside, it is literally nothing. So right here is just some black wallpaper. If you continue on, this is the actual store. I know it looks black, and the ceiling's white though, but these walls I did plan on using for the barcade and the theater, but I didn't end up using it. So if you wanted to, you could turn this into a shop yourself. Let me get out of here real quick and go into buy mode. That way you guys can see exactly like the dimensions and all that stuff. So if we go in and we turn on the grid, this is the space you have to work with in here. So it looks like this. Let's turn around so you guys can see everything. Oh, what is that? Why is there a tree in here? Okay. Ignore that. This is the space you have to work with in this shop. I mean, you could make it usable if you wanted to. Maybe I might make it usable down the line, but for now it's going to be a storefront, so everything else is blacked out. All right, let's head back into live mode. All right, so that was everything about the store. And over here we have the kids theater. Okay, I was like, why are my trees invisible? But yeah, there's little trees there. This is the park next to the movie theater. You can kind of see the theater, but we're not focusing on that right now. So when you get to the park area, we have the, what is this thing called? The Humble Harvest stand or whatever from the Sims 3 store. And we have the kids lemonade stand, but this is the Humble Harvest stands. If you wanted to, you could replace this with the modded version. I think Annie is the creator of that, where you can sell different produce, and honestly you can sell anything. I did use this in my Steel Current household gameplay. My Sims owned like a little farmer's market, so you can do that, but for me uploading this, I'm going to use the version from the store. You can replace this if you want, which is what I plan on doing, but for now it's the store version. Then we have the kids lemonade stand. I think I already have, oh wait, sorry, yeah, I do. So I already have stuff in there. I hope this transfers with the lot. So if you get this, I hope it comes with all the ingredients already. That way your Sims don't have to pay for the ingredients. Your kids can come here and tend the little lemonade stand if they feel like it, which my Sims have already bought lemonade. But there are different types of juices you can get based on whatever fruit you have. Like if you have apples, you can get apple juice. You can get watermelon. Like there's just whatever fruit you put in here, you'll get different types of juices. So that's that. All right, so let's head back in. So this is what it looks like. This fence door, I believe, is from the Circus collection from the Sims 3 store. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. This fence is from Into the Future, but I myself made it base game compatible. I'm hoping I can include it with the build. I'm still working on it because it doesn't have a thumbnail. So if anyone knows how to add thumbnails to, or how to extract thumbnails from the game, please let me know, because I don't know where to get the original thumbnail from. So it does look a little off. So if anyone could help me with that, I will include this with the file when I upload this build. If not, you're gonna have to have Into the Future and replace it yourself, just because I'm a perfectionist and I can't upload some half-assed CC. So there's that. All right, so you enter in through the gate doors. If you're a little kid, this is your view. It's like, oh my God, this place is so big. But over here to the right, we have a swing set. Everything has been play tested. It all does function correctly. There are no routing errors. My Sims played on every single thing. They sat on every single chair. Don't worry, I got y'all. I'm not uploading lots with routing issues. That's not how we do it over here. We have these spring riders. I'm pretty sure this is from a stuff pack and not store content. This might be from the Fastlane stuff pack. I hope it is. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out when the lot gets uploaded. We have the little baker's table where your Sims can come sell their baked goods, the little kids. I said this before, I love making my kids little entrepreneurs because everybody in the household in my game needs to earn their share. Everybody has to earn. We all got to pay the bills together. So I make my kids sell the little baked goods that's what they're gonna do in your save too. All right, we got some little benches over here. I'm pretty sure this is store content and it came with hidden springs. It's 3 different colors. I know it'll be fixed. I just don't know what color I'm gonna finalize yet. So it probably won't even stay blue by the time you guys see this, or by the time you guys download it. And then over here we have the jungle gym playground thingy. What, I don't know what this is called, but we got that. Over here we have a seesaw. I think all ages except toddlers can use this. So there's that. We have this little CC sign. We got some little plants here. This item here is from Around the Sims 3. It's a little slide. If you want this to be functional, you will need to get a mod from the Sweet Simmer. You should get everything from the Sweet Simmer because all of their mods are amazing, but you will need a mod from the Sweet Simmer to make this functional. Otherwise, it will just be a deco item. So keep that in mind. And then over here, we just have a slide and it looks like that. And then we have the hopscotch area here for your little kitties. Again, everything is functional. Everything has been play tested. There are no routing issues, none whatsoever. I made sure my Sims played on every single thing, sat in every single chair. That's what this area looks like. Yeah, it looks like that. All right, and finally, we are gonna go take a look at the coffee shop and see all the changes I made to that one. All right, welcome to the coffee shop. This is what it looks like now. It looks way better than it originally did. It was very ugly back in the past, but you guys already know that. But yeah, this is what the exterior looks like. I really like it. I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, it's the same. It just got recolored. So everything is the same setup. It was just recolored. That's it. That's all. We have this outside area. I'll show this first. I love it. I love these bistro chairs from Around the Sims 3. It fits in perfectly here. If you are having a coffee, like imagine this is your view when you're having like your morning coffee. Just the beach. Beautiful. Love it. Amazing. All of the things. All right, so that's what that looks like. All right, so we're gonna have to use tab camera to do this because the lot is currently closed. So we're gonna pretend we're a sim who's a little taller. And this is how you get into the lot. So when you get in, well, we have the specials over there. And then we have the specials over here. I'm sorry if you hate tab camera like I do, but baby, we're gonna struggle through it. You know what, are the lights on? I think they are. All right, so when you get in, you can head straight into the line right here, line up, go get your coffee and all that stuff. But if you already got your coffee, so over here we have some high top tables, which are just island counters, but they're high top tables. So that's that. Over here we have some decor. Just, I don't know, maybe you need a refill of your tea and you want to help yourself, so that's a self-serve station. But that's just some decor. I'm pretty sure those lamps are from the store. I love those. So over here we have just a little higher up area. Everything has been play tested by me, so everything is functional. We have a little speaker over there that will play some music for you guys, some little smooth jazz, which it actually doesn't, it's pop music, but the music in the speakers plays the same for the entire lot, so you can't like have this area play jazz and this area play something else. So it's all pop music mostly because of the barcade. So that's that. Over here we have some tables. I love these tables. These are CC tables that I had in the original build. Over here, I don't know why I put the poker chips. I have no idea, but let's pretend those are tea bags. Let's just pretend those are tea bags. I don't know what made me put that there. And I recolored it and everything. Just some art from on the wall. I think that's from the store. These are the bathrooms. I love these doors. I don't know if, I think those came with Island Paradise. I actually don't know, but those doors are amazing. So I'm not sure how I managed to do this, but I completely forgot to show you guys the bathrooms. So behind these 2 doors that I said I loved from Island Paradise is actually the bathroom. I'll just show you guys a little aerial view first. This is what it looks like on the inside. I'll put the walls down in a second. I just wanted to show you guys. So we have the toilet, sink and mirror, some soap over there, the towels to dry your hands, and just real quick up close, this is what it looks like in each bathroom. And yeah, I can't believe I forgot to show you guys this. I was like, oh yeah, I love these doors, and then skipped it. I do that all the time though. So this is what this area looks like. That door heads out to the outdoor patio. You guys saw that already. We got some stairs to head up to the top level. I also, if you notice, I made the top level, I enclosed it all so you can't actually see downstairs. That's not supposed to be like that. That has to be fixed, you guys. That's not supposed to be like that, because there is an area you're supposed to be able to look down, so that's not supposed to be covered. with ceiling tiles. All right, and then over here we have the area where you order. So for some reason, these countertops or these island countertops, they don't actually join up because I use two different ones. They're from the same set. It's just two different versions of the island countertop. So Sims can walk through this. So that's why I didn't put a door there, but Sims can definitely walk through this area. So all the service Sims that will man the coffee area and then that food register, they can walk straight through that. So no need to worry. We do have another coffee maker right there that is functional if your Sim just wants to walk up and get their own coffee, which is not realistic, but it looked nice, so I put it there. We have the specials and the menu up on the board. Got some coffee stuff there. This food register will not stay there. It is only there because I plan on moving it to the movie station, or I plan on moving this to the movie theater, so that will not stay there. If we come through this little door here, which this is store content, we have the staff area, which is empty, and then the potty chair. There's nothing in here. I'm gonna keep it that way. We don't need anything in here. If you wanted to, you can add some decor stuff. Through this door we come through, and these are just the dumpsters and like all of the stuff for the building, like the voltage box and all that stuff. But yeah, this is mostly just there for deco. Your Sims can dumpster dive there if they wanted to. Yeah, so if we come back in, come around, go through these double doors again, and then go around the island. This is what it all looks like from the back. That, again, I need to fix that because it's not meant to be enclosed. I don't know why I put the ceiling tile there. I'll have to fix that. But see, look, this helps me because I wouldn't have known that was like that. Anyway, if we come up these stairs, come around the corner, we are now upstairs. So we have like this little guitar up there. That is from a stuff pack. I'm pretty sure this area is where the music performances happen. If we turn around, we have some more tables put together like that, another laptop, and then we have the stage. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. For some reason, the ceiling is like messed up. I don't know why it's so dark, but probably because this lot is closed. But yeah, over here we have the Domino's table, which I never had in the original build, but we put that in there now. We have the kids activity table that was originally in here. We have the tea time set because you actually need to be able to get some tea it's a coffee shop. You should be able to get some tea. We have some tables here. Like I said, that ceiling tile is not meant to be here, so we need to remove that because you're supposed to be able to look down and up and see, and for some reason I enclosed it all. But yeah, we have like a little area where you can look down to the first level, and for some reason I decided to put floor tiles there, so that has to be fixed. Anyway, we have a little easel. I'm pretty sure that one is from the store. We have all these tables here so everyone can watch the performances that happen, so you can watch all your Sims perform. Also, if your Sims need an area to use a guitar. Ooh, for some reason that, okay, y'all saw that was glitching. I don't know why that was. Ooh, okay, honey, you okay there? For some reason the swatch is glitching. Anyway, you can probably turn this into a stage from Showtime if you wanted to, and add in all of the markers for the Showtime stage, but I have it set up so my Sims can perform here. I actually want them to use the instruments rather than have a Showtime venue because we have more than enough Showtime venues. So I put all the instruments here because I don't think there's an area where they have all the instruments to use. So we got that here now. And then this is the view outside of the windows. I may or may not put curtains up. I'm still on the fence about that, but we'll see when the final lot comes out. All right, I think I've showed you guys everything. Yeah. On this side, we just have a little coffee symbol there. Yeah, so let's get on out of this. So this is what the coffee shop looks like again on the outside. I hope you all have enjoyed this speed build. You know what, let me hit play. I'm kind of afraid to do that because I have playtesting Sims and they do whatever the heck they want, but let's hit play. Yeah, that's fine. All right, anyway, I hope, who was that? Who just took a cab? What the heck? Y'all just saw that cab appear, right? Okay. I hope you all have enjoyed this speed build / speed renovate. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. Like I said, I am still in the process of changing things up, so this is not the final product. For the most part, the floor plan and everything is going to stay the same. But some recolors might happen. I'm going to continue playtesting, so things may change up. Everything here, everything that I've shown so far has been playtested though, so everything is functional and will work for you guys, so I won't have to change up too much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you want to let me know what you thought about this video, if you want to give some name suggestions for any of these lots except for the... No, we're not doing that. All right, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, if you would like to name any of these lots except for the barcade and the theater, because those already have names, if you would like to name the coffee shop or the store, you can comment some name suggestions down in the comment section. If you want to let me know what you thought, you can put that down in the comment section as well. Feel free to do that. If you want to see more of me, then you can go check out my Tumblr or my Blue Sky. Links will be down in the description for both. And if you enjoy this type of content and you want to see more, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next one.